Nitin, but in your role as an entrepreneur, of course, it is also very stressful. And of course, and I want you to talk about this, but you post all these amazing photos. You are so fit. Ye lagta hai he can do it. Like, I want to call this out. He can do it. Of course, he has a profitable business. Of course, he has so much of money. So it's, matlab, he will have the best of people supporting him, helping him, and he can do this. But we are common people and we can't. But you're also a common person who has made this happen. And maybe because of this, you. So I want you to call out because हमारे mind में resistance काफी रहता है that we can't. How did you get over that hump?
I think over the last 3 years, what has changed after Seema's episode has I started caring about what goes into my nutrition, right? As in, so the thing is, the problem I think a lot of us have is that we all think that we can, be healthy just by working out. It's not possible. It's the way you feel, the way you look is a factor of what goes into your body, right? And what has changed is really how I'm eating, right? Which is eating less. So it doesn't need money. You actually have to spend lesser to eat less. Maybe you have to spend a little more money for quality of food.
Yeah.
In the sense, like the kind of milk you drink, the vegetables you have, right? As in, try to buy fresh vegetables. Because the thing is, with vegetables also, right? The more we all have a habit of keeping in the fridge, and you lose nutrition over time, right? Very quickly, actually. So I think caring about nutrition is what is helping, in terms of how we're looking. Also, I think another thing that has changed with me is like, why are you trying to remain fit, or like, what is this for, right? I think a lot of my life I had vanity goals, right? Like, I want to have a six pack. Now the problem of that is you will diet for 10 days. You'll do something which is not possible for you to maintain for the rest of your life. Yeah. Like, for a while I did intermittent fasting, right? But I knew that, I'm a foodie, I can't, like I can't just have one meal a day and like it doesn't work
Forever.
forever, right? Doesn't.
Yeah.
So I lost 5-6 kilos, and then I just put back all of it as in 10 days time, right? So I think now the framework in my head is that like life is a marathon and I need to finish it strong, right? And so I'm now saying, how do I want to lead my life between 80 to 100, right? If I hang around till then, right? Do I want to be on the bed? Do I want to be trekking, right? And or playing a sport, and so in my head the framework is that saying that when I am at that age, the thing is, like one of the other things that we've been tracking quite closely is just the medical progress, things that are happening around gene therapy, etc. I think if all of us here can survive the next 20 years, I think we potentially will live for a very long time, right? Because it's just so much medical progress happening that there are going to be ways in which, like, even if you have cancer, stage 3, whatever, you'll probably have something to cure you.
Yeah.
Right. And so if our life expectancy goes from the 70 odd years now and becomes 100 years, say, by the time we are all that age, how are you going to lead the last 10, 20 years of your life, right? And now that I have that framework, right, so all my decision making is based on that. It's no more about I want to look fit. I mean, I have that goal, but it's no more about I want to do this only for that. My goal is right now to be strong. Like, so, it is, I want to be lifting hard. I want to, my VO2 max, which is how much my lung capacity is. I want to be pushing myself on that, because I know that, physiologically my strength is going to keep reducing over time. And if I'm not strong today, and at 50 years of age, if I suddenly, or when I'm 60, if I want to suddenly become strong, I can't.
Yeah.
Right. So you hit those limits somewhere in the 50s, 60s. So you become as strong as you can by then, and then you will anyways have a deterioration over your life.